everybody. Today's song is a silly song from the chapter Men on page 139, and almost all of the songs, not almost all, but a lot of the songs in the chapter Men are silly songs. Because I think that if they put really serious songs, a lot of the really serious songs that are sort of about the topic men are about men with big muscles. Metaphorically big muscles, you know, but like this, you know, the strength of men. How strong can one man be? Well, I think they wanted to broaden their horizons, and so they did very specifically. They very clearly had an agenda when they were putting together the chapter Men. Some of the songs in Women are just about women, but not really so with the chapter Men. And you know, I understand. So this is a silly song by Richard Fariña, who I know, funnily enough, best as the husband of Mimi Fariña, who I know best as the sister of Joan Baez. Although, isn't it funny that I know Mimi Fariña better than I know Richard Fariña, but she has his name. So I guess Mimi Fariña, née Baez, unless there's a half-sister thing that I don't know about, but I think Mimi Baez. And this song is basically a riff. You know that Bob Dylan song is like, I know you're thinking this song is just a riff. This song is just a riff. And I don't know the riff. But Rise Up Singing doesn't have the riff either. They just have A. Well, they have D, but I'm transposing it. So they just have A. I'm just going to play the chord. If it sounds a little boring, I think it's a little boring too. You really have to learn the riff, and then you can teach it to me. But you'll learn the melody this way, and again, there's not much of a melody either. You'll see what I mean. He's the kind of guy. You'll see what I mean in a second after I get my note. Oh, I was still on D, but now I'm down to A. He's the kind of guy puts on a motorcycle jacket and he weighs about 105. He's the kind of surfer got a ho-daddy haircut, and you'll wonder how he'll ever survive. What's a ho-daddy haircut, right? Who knows? 60s, man. Crazy. He's the kind of frogman using 20 pounds of counterweights and sinking in the sea like a stone. He's the kind of soldier got no sense of direction, and they sent him in the jungle alone. But when the frost's on the pumpkin and the little girls are jumping, he's a hard-loving son of a gun. He's got him waiting downstairs just to sample his affairs, and they call him a spoonful of fun. And that's basically the joke of the whole song. But there are two more verses. Here we go. He's the kind of person going riding on a skateboard and his mind is raging out of control. He's the kind of person goes to drive a Maserati, puts the key inside the wrong little hole. That's a kind of car, who cares? He's the kind of ski bum tearing wild down the mountain, hits a pass where there ain't any snow. And he's the kind of cowboy got a hot trigger finger, but he shoots his boot cause he draws kind of slow. But when he comes in for bowling, he's an expert at rolling, sets the pins up and he lays them right down. He's got them taking off their heels and they like the way he feels, and they call him a carnival clown. Well, he's got a parachute and screaming like Geronimo and makes a little hole in the ground. The kind of logger when the man hollers timber has to stop and look around for the sound. He's the kind of artist rents a groovy little attic and discovers that he can't grow a beard. This is such a 60s song. He's a human cannonball, comes in for a landing and he wonders where the net disappeared. But when he takes off his shoes, it won't come as any news that they're lining up in threes and in twos. He's got them pounding on the door, he's got them begging for more, and they call him whatever they choose. He's got them pounding on the door, he's got them begging for more, and they call him whatever they choose. And that's the whole song. And that's all I have to say about the song, too. 1966, Richard Fariña. Have a good day.